Welcome to your daily focus for September the 27th, 2022. Today is a very powerful day. Actually, the next couple of days are very powerful to look both behind you and in front of you. To gain a deeper understanding of a situation, a decision that needs to be made, a happening. And when we do this, when we attach ourselves to this power, we will definitely see the truth of the matter that maybe we've been avoiding, or we really haven't been putting our focus or attention, or we've been wearing blinders. But new information comes in that really makes us aware. So we'll get to that. Let's start at the beginning. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. We have the 27 energy today. Oh my goodness, it's 27 under this new moon energy. It's about, if you've wanted to start something, today is the day to do it. The 27 energy is there to gift you the successes of your tomorrow. So it is a time of fertility. It is a time of growth. It is a time for, fertility, giving birth, creating, inventing. Now 2 + 7 is a 9 energy, and the 9 energy is more of a clearing energy. So we may be letting go of a negative thought, environment, person, atmosphere, a behavior, a habit, in order to allow this new path to unfold in front of us. If we do the daily focus, or the daily it's not coming to me at all, the words just went blank. Anyways, the daily numerology, there we go, is the 24 energy. I don't edit, okay? This is totally real. I don't edit. I don't take things out. If I said it, then it must have been for somebody out there, so I just go with it. 24 energy is, it's about family, and it's about love. It's about relationships. And it's about growing those things deeper in our life. 2 + 4 is a 6. The 6 energy is our health, our well-being, our routines, our job, our day-to-day, mundane. But really looking at our health and well-being, of how we are taking care of ourselves in order to be the strongest, in order to be the most courageous, in order to be able to take risks and feel joy and love and happiness and feel like dancing and feel like singing. You can't sing when you're sick. That was a little trick I did with my kids. They told me they were too sick for school, and I put on a song that they liked or something, and if they started singing, they were on that bus, because you can't sing when you're sick. So you got to take care of you. So are you taking care of you? Are you treating yourself as the number one prized possession? Because truly you are. Okay, Sun is in Libra. The Moon, I think the Moon stays in Libra right up till past supper time today. So we will have a day of the Libra energy, knowing that the Scorpio will come in throughout the evening. So where we really couldn't make a decision, all of a sudden we want to get to the bottom of things. We want to get to the heart of the matter. We want to put it into black and white. We want the truth. We want, I want to say stability or tried and true, but neither of those are really what I'm being shown. It's more of, it's getting to the truth and knowing beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is the reality that you're dealing with, and this is what you're working with, and it brings out that primal urge to go forward under Scorpio energy. So we also have Mercury and Pluto talking up in the sky in a very nice way, in a very beautiful way. So we become a little bit more curious, perhaps. Our concentration is off the wall. Okay, so if you need single-mindedness, so if you've had a project or some kind of thing that you really needed to concentrate on to do, this would be a good time. It's also a good time to resolve any kind of complex relationship problems. It's a great time to promote your ideas, to ask for support from another, to ask for a favor. If you really know that you needed something but you were too afraid to ask, this is kind of the day that you can ask, and they will hear you and they will oblige. But our concentration and our ability to strategize on a day like today with Mercury trine Pluto is just, it just sharpens your tool. It sharpens your mind. So it is a powerful time. It's a very powerful time to look behind you and in front of you and really gain a deeper understanding of the heart of the situation. Now that might be more Scorpio energy, and don't worry, because we're still in that Libra energy, so we don't even want to make a decision. We really want to think things through and get some clarity and understanding where we've had none before or very limited knowledge. So it is best to wait and see what we come up with rather than making some strong decisions today. But we will have Saturn and Mars forming a trine, and that'll be early in the morning. So towards this evening more, we'll probably feel that energy coming in. And it stimulates our mind. It stimulates us wanting to do something. And tried and true, like, we have to remember Saturn's there, so it's tried and true, it's moderation, it's sticking to the plan, it's not coloring outside the lines, it's tradition, it's realism. And really taking the reality of the situation and working with that in order to make your decisions and go forward with it. So we may feel more purposeful, we may feel more like we can accomplish more under this kind of energy. So maybe as the moon moves over to Scorpio, we'll be a little bit more intent on making decisions. Although I must warn you, okay, Pluto and, here's the thing, okay, so decisions maybe not for, not until October, if you can hold off that long, because what's happened is Pluto is trining Mercury. Now, Mercury is in retrograde, okay? And just like a pendulum, okay, when it gets to a point, it kind of slows down and then it hangs in the air before it starts coming forward again. And it picks up speed down in here, not up here, right? Not at the sides. So right now it's headed towards, I think it's October the 2nd, that Mercury actually goes stationary direct. So it's slowing down. So this is, and then it's going to come back through. So it may be a longer trine than the day or so that it normally would be. Or we'll feel the energy. So really we'll be able to, over the next several days, actually to strategize, to the ability to concentrate, the ability to discover new information, to understand the truth or see the truth, taking the blinders off, getting valuable information in, getting the clarity in. So that's really, I would have to, I'm going to backspace there a little bit and say that this is going to be for a while, because Mercury's getting back, ready to swing back, right? So it's slowing down as it's getting to its plateau, and then it's going to go stationary direct, and then it'll try and fly by the, I saw the wishes card. Oh my gosh, and then the Queen of Swords comes out. Queen of Swords, she hasn't been around in a while, huh? She's been kind of hiding on us. The Queen of Swords is here. Well, we're determined. We're definitely determined with the Swords energy. There's a confidence in us. There's an intelligence about us. But I really kind of get her as almost like the paternal mother. She's there to protect. Now, the mother would protect the child. And so if you look at your goals, your dreams, your desires, your wants, the things that you want to manifest, the things you want to bring into your reality as almost like a child, that you're going to nurture, you're going to love. This is a day when you will fight to the death for your dream to stay alive. You won't be pulled down on a day like today. But it's also a day where people may try to attack your plan, your strategy with this card first. And you're ready for them. And you're more than capable and able to protect them in probably a very harmonious way. Because we have the Libra moon with us. But we're willing to use that sword if we have to. And that's, changing, not allowing negative people in again, or changing your environment in some way to bring it more harmonious, to bring it into more of a... They're giving me pictures and not words, so I'm just going to put a plug into my brain. You can watch the video that they're showing me. It's protecting your goals. It's protecting your dreams. It's protecting your desires. And it's nurturing them and loving them. And yeah, there's probably a lot of flaws and a lot of things that have to be done. And well, isn't there with a baby too? When you first have a baby, I mean, you're up every couple of hours, and there's always a diaper to change, and there's always laundry to do. There's always bottles to sterilize, whatever it is, right? So this is about getting busy about your dreams, almost like you are nurturing them, almost like you are helping them and aiding them to grow bigger and better and stronger. So maybe that's where we start to look behind us and we start to look forward and we say, okay, well, this maybe didn't work, but I'm gaining an understanding of a new way to go forward in the future. So strengthening the dreams, strengthening the goals. Oh, and I just started dealing cards, so I guess we're doing these cards. I'm not cutting them today because look who's back, people. The Fool is back. The new path. This is a time to really set some goals for yourself, to step into some dreams, to take a risk on yourself, to strategize what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, and give it, I don't know, that extra 10% boost. Give it focus, give it attention. And this card says so eloquently that you already have everything you need to take the very first step. Or the very next step, if it's a brand new progression and you've started it in some way. You don't need much, but you do need some things. You need to feel free, you need to feel alive, you need to tap into that energy, to that strength, to that courage. The Fool doesn't have much wisdom at this point, so don't worry about it if you don't know what you're doing and you feel like you're a fish out of water. That's okay. So long as you're enjoying the experience, and I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm going to have fun learning. I'm going to have fun taking a risk on myself, stepping into the moment. Now remember, Mercury in retrograde, we really don't want to wait till at least October 2nd if you can. But what a beautiful time we're given now to actually think about the things that we truly want to manifest in our life. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. Shall we see what our shadow card was for today? The Page of Pentacles is here. The Page of Pentacles is here again. Oh my gosh, I've shuffled these well too. But the Fool is here again, and the Page of Pentacles is here again. Now, the Page of Pentacles is just a dynamic energy. It's about dreaming the big, larger than life. It's about dreaming the goal, dreaming the desire, dreaming the want, what you want your reality to be, what you want your best life ever to look like. That's the kinds of things that you want to look at right now and grow it strong. And don't allow that negative voice in, because it's going to come in right away. As soon as you see yourself in the mansion, your inner voice is going to say, you think you're getting that? Okay, just tell it to shut up and go away. That's old pre-programming. You don't need it anymore. And start, it's your thought. So grow that thought, grow that dream. Okay, it's going to take courage, it's going to take passion, and really it's got to be big enough that you get excited about it. You start to anticipate its reality. And you're charged just by that alone. That raises your vibration, that raises your energy. And when you do that, they hear you so much better. They get the clarity. They get the understanding. So the shadow card of today was, oh, look at this. We may have to stand our ground today. We may have to draw a line in the sand. The Five of Swords is a little bit of ego, so you got to watch that you're not saying something even though you know it's untrue. You've been proven wrong or new facts have come to light. Just suck it up and say, well, then I was wrong, okay? Because that's going to hurt you. That really will hurt you. It will kind of put a little bit of a wedge in between the people that are there to support you and love you and encourage you and maybe help you from really not wanting to really get on the boat with you, because, you just might sink it after all. So you're rocking it too much or something, whatever. But on the other hand, you got to stand true to yourself. So if you know you're right, then yeah, people might leave, right? People might disappear. Don't worry. If they were meant to be in your life, they will circle around. They will be back. But some people come into our lives only to teach us, only to guide us, or we teach them and guide them for a certain period of time, and then they're off. And that's the contract we made before we even came down. So if you need to stand your ground and your truth, and it means dissipating that relationship in some way or watering it down, putting some distance between you and another, so be it. But also you have to look at what relationships that you really want to be strong in. I mean, this could be like a two-part card where the first part is we're defending our honor, we're defending our values, we're defending our dreams, our statements, our truth. And the second part is us walking away in harmony with the people that will help us grow, that are like-minded, that will be supportive. I heard high velocity energy, and that's really what we have to work with right now. So, I mean, you can sit on the couch in a couple of days. You don't want to be doing it right now. You want to be putting the focus on getting your goals, getting your dreams, getting your desires, even if it's only mastering the picture in your mind, adding details to it, stepping into it, feeling the joy, the happiness. Like I asked you the other day to imagine, how will you know that you're truly happy? What does it look like? Enlightenment, pursue spiritual growth. Pursue spiritual growth. Look at that. Wow, we've got the elephants there. We got the peacock there. We got the tiger there. Tiger's our strength. Peacock's our beauty. Elephant is our intuition and wisdom. How gorgeous is that? Rainbow colors. Oh, there's a little frog down there, so that's her voice, right? We all know that, right? Hello, my baby. That's an old deck, so if you're new to watching me, you won't get that at all. So, enlightenment. You have come into your own and are in search of something more meaningful to add to your life. Now is the time to meditate, deliberate, self-evaluate, and withdraw voluntarily from the world to seek truth and solitude. Rest in a quiet retreat away from the daily routine. It will allow you to consider enlightened decisions and go in the direction of your heart. This may also be a time to seek advice and spiritual guidance from a mentor or an experienced person. Mantra is, I search for wisdom with mental clarity. I search for wisdom with mental clarity. And we'll get an animal. So I'm trying to get back to personal readings. So I do hope there's an interest out there. And I was thinking maybe for 2023 I would do a reading for the year. That could be cool, right? So stay tuned for that. That might not be until a November thing. I still have some stuff with my mom that I really do need to close the door on before I can really offer myself 110% to you. I've got to clear the clutter. And it's not really clutter, it's things, and it takes time, and there's delays, and so I'm getting there. I promise you I'm getting there. It's been a long path to walk, but I've seen the outcome, so I'm getting there, and I'm getting closer and closer all the time. I just made a new, or I didn't make the logo. Firstwave.ca does everything like websites and logos, and obviously they did mine. And is it not amazing? Or at least I think it's amazing. I was just blown away. It's just like a mystic simplicity about it that I can't even describe. So I hope you're liking that. They're also designing a website, so pretty soon you'll be able to just go to the website, get a reading. So I'm getting really excited about that. So it popped in my head, what am I doing new and different? Well, I'm planning, and during the eclipse season, I think is when I'm really going to step into some newer energies. So I am looking forward to the eclipse season, although eclipses it's very strong energy. I mean, right now we are in the last phase of in April 30th, right? The last solar eclipse. Because we're nearing we've had our last new moon before we have a new solar eclipse. The Lynx, keeper of secrets. You don't say. Take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see others' secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. So twice we're being told now between the oracle cards that in our silence, we'll find the strength. We will be able to figure it out. We will be able to scratch the surface or see the truth of the matter. Being able to take those blinders off, or new information can come in. And yes, new information can come in when you're sitting there. Sometimes you hear something and you take it in, your subconscious has filed it, but you have no conscious recall of it. And as you sit there, it does come back out. To help you move forward, to solve a problem, to make a decision. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.